there working. It's the same black truck there as was there yesterday, but I think the guy that was there on Sunday was working by himself, but now, unless there's another vehicle around the corner, I think it's two of them. Well, it is two of them because the one guy was giving the other guy shit just now about, working and doing what you're told and how hard you're supposed to work. And at least that's what I think. Unless he was just talking about somebody else. I don't know. It was very loud, though. I heard it. We're many houses away, and I heard it. I think that's what they call getting yelled at. Now there is the company truck there, so I imagine when people are working on the site, there should be another person who's in charge. So I think the guy working here on Sunday, I don't know if that was, although he was here on Sunday. Yes, he was here for a short while, not the whole time, but he was here. So yeah, okay. They have to have two people here. Or at least someone who is, in charge, official. So I'm going to make sure I go to bed early tonight because I'm going back to my pedorthist tomorrow, which means early start. Although my son did not leave early this morning. Usually he leaves by 6:45, so he can be at work at 7 o'clock. But he left well after 7 today. I guess the baby was up a lot last night. It was not a good night. I didn't even hear him leave, and I realized he was gone, and I thought, he didn't make any noise, but he left late. Which was good for me. I slept in that way. He slept in, I slept in. It's wonderful here today. When I brought in the recycling bins and the garbage can, I thought, okay, you're wearing jeans. It's too warm to wear jeans in the sun, but I'm sitting here in the cool, in the shade, so I'm fine. And I'm not going walking today. No walking. Nothing, zilch, nothing. I don't have to. No need to go to the grocery store. Not donating anything at the donation bin. It's just gonna be sit and go up and down, up and down. That's it. My knee is getting much, much better, so fingers crossed that's doing it. Because I'll have to do some walking tomorrow. So we're done the perilla leaves. They're turning all yellow. So that's the end of that. Too bad, because I do like them, but there are other things to eat. Definitely not going back to cucumbers. Maybe cherry tomatoes. Maybe you can go back to those. I used to have those for lunch. Yeah, I can go back to those. That will do for a little while until perilla season comes around again. Perilla is it's very nutritious. I've also added pine nuts to my breakfast. They have a lot of iron. That's really useful for someone who doesn't eat a lot of red meat. No red meat. Okay, I eat no red meat. So the pine nuts are, I like them, you know. And I could make pesto. Since I do have my bucatini, I can make bucatini and pesto bucatini. That makes me. That tastes good. I think I'll have chicken tonight though. Haven't had chicken for a while. I had fish last night. Maybe I'll have eggs for lunch. So I watched the Emmys last night, which is why I'm feeling a little sleepy today, because I stayed up to watch the Emmys. Not that much later, but later. When you get used to a certain routine, like when my son gets up, you know, at 6, then I get up at 6. So I noticed that some people are done their connections and their Wordle by 6. So other people obviously get up earlier than I do sometimes. Mark. But not always. Often not. But we're all early risers, it seems. You and Joanna. Although she sometimes doesn't get to doing her connections till later in the day, so she's not the regular early riser that Mark and I are. But it's neat having Catherine, my teacher, also. I mean, she doesn't post, but she plays connections. Which is kind of interesting. She was a really neat teacher. I really liked Catherine. I liked her as a person. Yeah, I think Veronica and I are going to go to a play in October. I'll have to remind her about that one. We can discuss it. I don't like most of the things they have going on in, I think it's Woodstock. But the one seemed like an interesting play. So I think we might be going to that one. And then November, Ingersoll. Over the winter, Ingersoll. Because Ingersoll has plays all over the winter. It's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. And I like I like that play that we saw in Ingersoll, so that's cool. So I'll suggest that maybe today. So one play in Woodstock. I don't know where that theater is, no idea. But the cinema in Stratford was cool, and it works well for Veronica and I, because Veronica being in Kitchener, I'm here. She doesn't mind going to something if it's in this direction. She likes going with me. So we can go to things in Woodstock, Ingersoll, Stratford. And things that we both enjoy. Not that she's is going to be joining me with at a lot of movies. I really don't think so. She enjoys things differently than I do. And it's obvious she doesn't have the... she only watched the first Beetlejuice because I told her it was good. She hadn't seen it. So, you know, that's someone who doesn't take in that kind of entertainment a lot. Plus, she doesn't have Netflix or Prime or Disney Plus or any of those, so she can't, like we were talking about, she said she hadn't seen a lot of the things that were on the Emmys yesterday. Now, some I know are on just regular TV, but a lot of them are not. So I said, yeah, Only Murders in the Building. That's really worth watching. It's too bad it didn't win more. Yay, Selena. She did win, didn't she? Oh, I can't remember. I think she did. I don't know. Get away. Just get away. I mean, I don't need a fly. Black coffee. Like what? Yeah, but, you know, so I didn't see a lot of the other shows, so I cannot compare them. But The Bear, that show does nothing for me. I mean, they call it a comedy. A lot of the comedy that people like, I do not like. So I really like Only Murders in the Building. I can take that humor. But, you know, things like Schitt's Creek, I did not watch a single episode of Schitt's Creek. It was not my kind of thing. Even though I really like Eugene Levy and his son. Yeah, I'm I'm very specific about my kind of humor. And I don't like nasty humor. I don't like when people get injured, you know, that kind of humor. That I don't like getting injured. I don't like injuring other people. I don't like it when other people get injured. So I don't like that mean kind of stuff. I liked The Big Bang Theory. For the most part. So, you know, there you go. Only Murders in the Building, The Big Bang Theory, that level of humor. No clouds in the sky. Wow. This This is nice for the middle of September. It really is. And if they don't take advantage of me, I told them that if they ever needed a break from the baby's crying, they could use me, since I have not been losing sleep over it. So I would welcome carrying the baby around for a while. Maybe someday. I'm gonna tell her, you don't have to be strong. You have me around. Use me. There is no need for that kind of strength when you have someone that will gladly bounce the baby around. Anyway, that's it. I'm taking it easy.